live. Yeah, I am, but at the same time, I still feel good. I don't even feel bad about, what I mean, about anything. I actually feel good, because what I'm doing around this time frame is that I am really much more enjoying my time around the people that I'm with, and even also with myself. I'm really taking time, like, to really enjoy myself, even also like go hard at this craft because I just got to tell y'all, fam, I really love what I do. And I make a lot of time and a lot of sacrifice, man. You know what I mean? Like, paying. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not bragging or boasting. Hey, Monique Hill, Grand Rising. Hey, Brooke Jemison. You feel me? It's not me saying I'm on here bragging or boasting or anything, but I really take the time and the sacrifice to come to y'all to this channel to bring this information in the news. And I'm glad that y'all are really enjoying these articles because I've been putting in a lot of work for the last 4 days. I can tell y'all seeing my eyes. I am tired, but I feel good at the same time. Hey, KP, because I've really been putting in a lot of work, man. I made like 38 videos in the last 4 days. Hey, Daryl Giles. Oh, thank you, Monique Hill. Appreciate it. Yeah, I put out 38 videos in the last 4 days, even live streams in between, like how I'm doing right now. So I've been putting in a lot of work. Sometimes I might get 5 hours of sleep, but sometimes I'll be good with that, because it's just been a lot of information that's been coming out, my way and stuff like that. Been discussing. Oh, thank you, bro, Jim. Mission, appreciate it. You know, talking with the family, sharing articles, and I've been looking things up, reading and researching. I've been looking up other things, even more right about now. So I've just been like really going hard at this thing. I told myself, man, like even sometimes I gotta like take like maybe like a day or two. You know what I mean? But usually I don't want to take a break too long because I don't want to get too complacent. But sometimes I gotta unplug from this because sometimes my mind need to just like rest for a little minute because this is a lot of information that there's a lot of information that I'm coming across that sometimes I gotta sit there and meditate on it and process it, with the information that I have learned and I am learning right about now and how it applies to everything what's happening. A lot of these things I gotta meditate on. So sometimes I might not bring. Thank you, yes, Israel. Sometimes I might not bring 10 or 12 videos a day. Since I have a lot of time, my goal is to put out 10, but 10, if not more, just like last night, I put out 12 videos last night. You feel me? But I felt like, I just wanted to go strong. I could have went a little harder, but I'm like, sometimes you gotta just listen to your mind and your body, man. Sometimes you gotta take a rest, because like this is a lot of information and a lot of things I want to meditate on, dissect the truth and what's lie ain't even a break. But there's a reason why I'm going hard up on it, man, because this is coming to the forefront. And a lot of things that I'm reading and researching, man, movies from the knowledge that we have gotten, locked up, or the ones that might have, been real, but then they don't, what I mean? It's like we shouldn't follow the person. We should just take the message, eat the fish and spit out the bones and keep just like even though, I have a following on here, but at the same time, you still eat the fish and spit out the bones of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because like y'all already know that most of the time, like the stuff that I'm bringing, these are things that I'm pretty much a lot of times that we already know, but I'm just pretty much confirming. That's all what I'm doing. I'm just pretty much confirming what a lot of what people know, or or a lot of things that we can pretty much share with each other because there is a lot of things. Hey, Cherokee Nancy, you know, sometimes I gotta unplug from here, but I just feel as though it's a great time to be alive. What's up, Gone? Because it's just so much that is happening right about now that a lot of times people didn't think we was going to see this in a lifetime, but those of us who've always been awakened since we were young and we knew we knew that we were always knew, in the back of in the back of our minds, we kind of always knew that we were going to see this happen in a lifetime or what's happening right now to have any fear. Hey, Jasmine Virgo. Hey, Joseph Jones. You feel me? There is no time to have, whatsoever. You feel me? There is no time to have any fear. Give me 1 second. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back. But yeah, like I said though, man, there is no time to like have any fear or whatsoever. To me, like I don't understand it, like, why people in so much fear. Like I said, as long as we stay at a high vibration, as long as we stay at a high vibration and we keep our system up and we stay in the house, for the most part, only go out when it's needed to get the essentials, then it's okay. But I like this time that we are in. And that's why, I stay dedicated to myself, man, because, what I mean? Like, I feel as though people really need to hear, what I mean? Not just what I got to say, but also, what I'm bringing in. Also, while we on this stream, we a lot of these things. And even also a lot of things that a lot of us probably, never knew. Just like there's a lot of things that y'all shared to me that I'm like, whoa. So, we pretty much reciprocating the energy around. And what we doing is we keeping it positive, but we are being optimistic and realistic and not pessimistic and realistic. A lot of people out there, the reason why they're going out of their mind because they're being pessimistic and realistic. A lot of them, what I mean? You could pretty much say like a lot of the things that we've been trying to tell them of what's going on and what's going to happen. Many times they have ignored, but they have ignored of what we've been trying to tell them. So now they're in panic mode. But it's like those are going to see these things happen. Right? Because a lot of them a lot of them they love this old world. They love this world. They really want to be a part of this world. Even a lot of our people really want to be a part of this world. A lot of them they don't want to let this world go and the people that are running it. They really don't. But what we are seeing is we are seeing a great time where we're so connected onto the system, you feel me, and love this system, then those are the ones that are going to be canceled out. Because guess what? Though, what I mean, a lot of them, they're going to be panicked and a lot of them are going to go out of their minds. You feel me? Just like there was this guy, man, he jumped from the damn window from New York City, committed suicide, all because what was going on. He took himself out. And we talked about this before that a lot of people, man, they're not going to be able to take it and they're going to just be canceled out, which means a lot of them are going to be doing that. And we talked about this many good times. The same thing that happened back in the day during the Wall Street crash, we already seen it right about now once again. And we've been trying to tell people this stuff for the longest time. But see, those of us who've been seeing it and don't want to be a part of that world, don't want to be a part of that system. We are glad to see the system go down because see, a lot of our people they are blind and oblivious to what's going on to the point where they don't even want to like let go of something that is like really oppressing their own people, and not even just oppressing their own people, but what I mean, just a whole entire system and world that is predicated on violence, murdering, thieving, and greed. Everything about this world that we are seeing pass away is on a low vibration. The world that we are seeing that is going down is on a low vibration. Anything that's beginning, I mean, anything that is low, he rated Marie, anything that is low vibrational is going to be canceled out. And that is exactly what we are seeing. You know what I mean? And a lot of people that were so dependent on this world and that love this world, they are going out of their mind and they are panicking. Why? Because they cannot fathom nor see that their world that they once ruled in is going down. And we are seeing how the world is going through these changes. We are seeing the transformation. I'm seeing it, and the more that I research it, and I'm here to tell you, I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I'm a student. All of us on here are, but guess what? The things that I'm seeing, the things that I've read before, the things that I've seen in movies. Why do you think I made that a video about movies are not entertainment? I've been one about movies are not entertainment, but a lot of people they so stuck on it and on stupid by just looking at they not they are looking at the movie for entertainment. A lot of us we entertained by it, but we see the subliminal in it. And see, when it comes down to it, since we've been seeing those things happen for a very long time, now that it is here, we like, all right, okay, we've been see this. You know what I mean? It is a shocker to us because we are really seeing it happen in our lifetime, it is happening at a very fast rate right about now. It is happening like this at a fast rate. It's like every time you click on something, you're seeing something else. It's like every time when I click on something on Google, when I see something, I am really seeing something different. I'm looking up things about asteroids. I'm looking up things about the stars. They said like six meteors are going to be passing this planet over the weekend. I'm gonna be looking more of this up. They said six asteroids are going to be flying past our planet over the weekend, and who knows what that is connected to? Who knows the reason why we are quarantined because of maybe something like that? I don't know. I'm not saying that it is, but who knows? I could be right. I could be wrong. But now we're seeing more things about asteroids coming towards our planet. We're seeing all of these volcano eruptions. We are seeing hella earthquakes all over the place. One was in Croatia, one was in Indonesia. Then it was a earthquake over there in Utah. Then it was 160 aftershocks that came right behind it. Earthquake in Carson City. Earthquakes over there in California happening. And some of these are like on a 5.3 magnitude. They are, I'm gonna say the earthquakes that I've been covering, they are any, if not a 5 point. It's not the times that we have read about. These are not the times that they have been showing us on the movies. The day after tomorrow, Deep Impact. You know what I mean? Olympus has fallen. What else? What's another movie? Movies like Fallen. What other movies out there? They've been movies like Transformers. They've been showing us movies like G.I. Joe, movies like Outbreak, movies like Contagion, movies like Quarantine, movies like I Am Legend. They have been showing us this shit for a long time. Our Robot with the artificial intelligence, with the robots. Terminator, Rise Against the Machine, been showing us this shit, man. And many people are out there like, yo, what the going on? But we've been seeing it for a long time. And we know this is a wonderful time to be alive because we've seen all of this come down to a screeching halt. Yep, exactly right. We've been seeing this for decades. And we have had many great scholars in our community who have touched our lives and even quite a few people outside of our community. But I'm just saying specifically our community because guess what? Most of them scholars came out of our community, of the so-called Black American community. You know what I'm saying? But the indigenous people over here in the Northern Hemisphere, we have brought the knowledge. They have been speaking it for a very long time. Prophet Noble Drew Ali told us, Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us, Garvey told us, Malcolm told us. Even when he woke up late in his life, the radical Dr. King, after he ran into the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that Dr. King, when he started preaching something different, Kwame Ture, Stokely Carmichael, Dr. Delbert Bled, Dr. Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, C. from L, Minister Farrakhan, Dr. York. We had many great ones who have come and told us that this day was going to come. They have told us that this was going to happen. And that is one of the main reasons why it's a wonderful time to be alive. And there's no reason to even have any fear. There is no reason to have any fear because what we are seeing right now that is taking place, it is a wonderful sight to see because we have long waited for this day to watch it all go down. We are watching this day to all go down. And it is so amazing to watch. That's why I say get your popcorn ready because this movie is fucking exciting to watch. It is really exciting to watch. And this shit is already epic. Just imagine once we get closer and closer to the very end of this shit. Because as they watch us fall back in the day, we are watching them fall in modern time. And you wonder why I say go into Revelations. If you know what I mean, even if you're not a Bible person, you know what I'm saying, like you might not be a Bible person or into certain schools of thought, certain religions, but you know what I'm saying, like even if you just look at certain things of what's going on, the Fall of America by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was accurate and on point. I recommend y'all get that book, even if you might not be a fan of it. You know what I mean? Just read the information. Everything that he said up in that book is coming to light. He talked about the weather. He talked about the great battle in the sky. He talked about the fall of the United States. He talked about the decline of the dollar bill. He talked about the loss of friendships in that book. Everything that he said, I was like, whoa, that was the book that woke me up. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because like I've always knew and felt like something was wrong with this world. And I wanted to see it go down. And now that we are seeing it, it is like really amazing because we have waited for this day. We really have long waited for this day. We have came back to be a part of this evolution and this transformation of this planet. It's called The Fall of America by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I mean, that book was fire. You know what I mean? From my interpretation, I mean, you might not be a fan of him, but I'll just say check out the information because what he was saying was accurate. He talked about the mother plane. He talked about a lot of things in that book, and I was like blown away. Like, yo, you know what I mean? The great wheel, the you know what I mean? The mother plane. You probably can, Jasmine. If not, check Black and Noble. Check Black and Noble. You feel what I mean? And that's exactly what we're seeing. I remember saying that. I'm like, yo, what is that big ass UFO? And as soon as I read in The Fall of America about the wheel, it connected me right back to that movie. And I've always knew movies were not entertainment. You could pretty much say like that book put me on the journey to like on a higher not journey of knowledge to where like it's like everything of what I've been seeing, what I was feeling, it was all being confirmed in that book. And that's when I always knew like this world eventually was going to have to go down because when you look at this world, we always knew something was wrong with it. We always wondered like why this world's so violent, why the world is so built on racism, why we so worried about color, why we always at war, why we seeing famine, why animals are dying, why they killing the forest, why are people dealing with genocide, why do we have drugs in the community, why do we have so much murder and mayhem, why do we have so many prisons? It's like, why is this world so fucked up? You know? Right, you feel me going right. We always knew that something was wrong with this world. We've always known that. We've always felt it. We always was like, yo, like something is not right. Even when a lot of us was going to church when we were younger, it was like we still had some fun times, but a lot of times while we were up in the church, we were feeling like, yo, something not right. And we always had a lot of questions and we never got the answers. And many of us have come closer to God being outside of the church than he was inside of the church. A lot of us have really got on their path once they got outside of the church. I mean, I'm not saying to those of y'all who might be Christian, I'm gonna say if it's doing something for you, then more power to you. Then I'm glad for you. But to me, it was just a lot of things that were just very questionable, and we just always question everything. We always felt like something is not right. Thank you, Monique. You're right. Fear not, y'all. Rejoice. That is what I'm saying. It is a wonderful time to be alive because now we are seeing all of the truth. You know what I mean? It's being separated from the lies, and the truth is slashing up the lies. And now these people are seeing that we are waking up to the goddamn truth, to everything of how everything is being played out, even to the Negroes that sold us out. Even to the Negroes that sold us out, they are going down and they going to catch the wrath. Because it's like, how are you going to make a deal with the devil when your people are fighting to be free on their own land? They are fighting to be free, and you want to go against the grain of your own people. And that is the reason why a lot of us, even in our families, we are cast out because we were always the ones that were different. We always thought differently from everybody else. It's like once you start, you know what I mean? Yo, my man was breaking it down for me. My brother Brown broke it down for me. He said, like, you always were different. He said, you question everything. Right, right. They will be shunned. Right. And he was saying that eventually after a while, he was like, it's like your mother don't like you, your father don't like you, certain family members don't like you. It was like once you come into an awakening to what's going on and that light bulb clicks in your head, and you're like, hold up a minute. It's like you start thinking differently. Being like, hold up a minute, what's wrong with him? And that's when they start really casting you out and start belittling you. Why? Because that broke the generational curse. Why? Because you were not following, what they have been taught. Because most of our family members, they really believe the bullshit that has been fed to them. Gotta keep it real. Hmm. We were the ones brought back the we were the ones brought back to break the generational curse. That's the reason why most of us are cast out in our families. We used to be manipulated mentally, gaslighted, talked about, had jealous family members, and every time you try to tell the truth towards them, they always want to cast you out. You know what I mean? It's like they always psychologically try to find a way to destroy you. This is not a stop story. This is actually going into what we are saying, because a lot of your family members, they are toxic and manipulative, and a lot of them, they're going to be cast out because you've been trying to preach the truth to them for a very long time, and you got cast out for it. You were outcast. You were outcast differently from the rest of them, and they saw that because deep down inside, they knew your potential. They saw it in you. So right here has awakened to himself because they saw the potential, and I finally understand now why I went through what I went through, and why I had to break away to become the better person that I am today, and I'm becoming, because that negative energy and that negative force was out there to destroy me. And I actually got word back, when B Forte heard something, and he said, there's a lot of people who don't want to see you shine and that want to destroy you. And I understand it now why I went through that, why I'm so much with my biological family. I'm around my spiritual family right about now. B Forte, his lady, and her children and his daughter. I'm around a better group of people. And it has been different, seeing things a lot differently. And a lot of us are going to have to break away from those people, because if they're not going to be a part of your ascension and they're trying to grow with you or be on your vibration, and your frequency, then they're going to have to be canceled out. That's right, Trey Ross, right? You're going to have to cut out all of the toxic ones. And I'm going to say this, it's going to, and I'm going to say this, the ones who broke the generational curse, there's a couple of them in your family, that know, it might be a couple of them or a few that might know some shit. It's a couple of them in your family that might be, awakened on some shit. Just like I'm glad that my brother is. Even though he's a hardcore Christian, I love him. But at least he knows he's connected to a higher power. But outside of that, he learned about some shit. So he learned to keep the balance, and that is exactly what I'm learning to do, and that's exactly what we learning to do. It's like we are learning to, like, also as well see what's going, how to deal with it on this inside world. This inside world, we are learning to, like, it's like when we in our homes, you could say this is like our own quarantine to, like, relax and rest and recharge in the process things, and how to go back out there into the outside world and how to deal with bullshit. See, those of us who were the chosen was, as I say, like us on here, the ones, as we say, star children. We were the ones that were meant to bring forth this great change, because we've always knew something was different, and it led to us going on like different schools of thought, different studies, and it was like once you awaken, you really started to see the things that was hidden among you in plain sight. See, we always had an idea the shit was real, but once we read up, it's like once we awakened to it, and once we read up on it and something awakened us into it. And it doesn't matter what school of thought that you come from. You might come from the Moor Science Temple, the Nation of Islam, the 5% Nation, the Hebrew Israelites. You might have came out the RBG camp. You might have came out the New Wapians. You might have came out of what else? What's another school of thought? Like I said, I named quite a few of them. You might have came out of the ancient Kemetic schools. I'm still learning about ancient Kemetic teachings and stuff like that. But at the same time, what it did, for you at that time frame, or at the same time, or even African spirituality. My bad, even African spirituality. That, not really a school of thought, but it's like That practice is very, you know what I mean, that practice is deep, and that is another form of like people going into awakening, you know what I'm saying, of that practice. And that, you know what I mean, and that sets you on your way, you know what I mean, sets you on that journey. You feel me? Or some of y'all, you know what I mean, like me, I'm new to that, and I'm coming more and more into it myself. But you know what I mean, you can say like the schools of thoughts that we came across, it set us on our journey, you know what I mean, into like, you know what I mean, like I'm learning like higher sciences and how to higher sciences and higher knowledge and even history, you know what I mean, like going like I'm really into yourself and finding out who you really are. Many of us, man, we came back to going to that journey. You know what I mean, I even came across a lot of brothers who was in that camp as well. I came across, you know what I mean, your base, that was meant to be your base because it was meant for you to go, it was meant for you to go on that journey. And I feel as though those of us, we should learn all about those things. And the reason why I say it because, and the reason why I say it because all of that stuff is like, you know what I mean, when you look at it, it's all interconnected. And see, we were the ones, you know what I mean, we were the ones that were very different. We were the ones that were not plugged up to the matrix. We have our people that have been plugged up to the matrix and have fell to the programming of this system. And we're seeing it in our families, and we started to like, you know what I mean, go about a different routes. And many of them couldn't stand that. Many of them couldn't, you know what I mean, like many of them didn't want you to like to succeed at that. And like even like a lot of your so-called friends didn't want to, you know what I mean, didn't want you to see that, you know what I mean, see the success, or you go to those higher levels. You feel me? Many of us have gone through that situation of like having to dumb down yourself because you're around motherfuckers who don't even understand where you're coming from. But at the same time, it's like they see where you're going. You know what I mean? It's like they don't understand it. But at the same time, they fear you. That's why they say people fear what they don't understand. Hate what they can't conquer. Guess, you know what I mean? Guess that's just a failure of man. You feel me? Many of them see where you're going, but many of them can't understand it. It's like many of them. It's like yo, how is this person so great at what they doing? And at the same time, many of us have gone on their journey being around those negative energies, you know what I mean, those negative energies of people, of like of your biological family and so-called friends and associates who saw that greatness inside of you and wanted to destroy you. So in order for them, you know what I mean, coming at you directly, they had to come at you psychologically in like many different ways. They cast the spells on you with their words, destroying your mind. That's how they break you down, by destroying your mind. But see, once many of us have gotten away from them, we had to you know what I mean, we had to deprogram from that shit. Or many of us are still deprogramming from that shit. Because we have been programmed so long to the point where we really believe that bullshit, that we are fucking stupid, and we are not. And we are highly intelligent people. And we are filled with so much greatness inside of us. And many of us, when we were little, we saw our potential. I did. I did. I noticed, I'm not bragging, I noticed when I was doing something, I was great at doing it. And I would run into people, be like, man, like you know what I mean? Who would like try to bring down that talent, but I was always running into those who will see that greatness, like, man, like you got so much greatness in you. I can see it in you. And I wanted to be around it much more, around people that speak it in me. And we need to be around people that's going to speak it in us. That's why these streams on here is so important. So we can speak that into each other. Because this journey at times it can be lonely, and your mind at times can fucking play tricks on you. Because we still got to deprogram of what people was telling us. Because a lot of us, we have been programmed for so long to think low of ourselves. And that's real talk. A lot of us, we have been programmed to think low of ourselves, but we gotta deprogram from thinking low of ourselves and start programming to think higher of ourselves and even work towards it. I'm one of them. I'm being real. I'm a work in progress, but I'm human enough to tell you that. It's no bullshit. And many of us have gone through that on that journey. And many of us are going to have to separate from a lot of them. Yeah, you're going to love them. You might have to love them from a distance because if they're not on your journey, they can't understand it. And that is another thing why I tell people all the time: stop explaining yourself to people. Stop explaining yourself to people. It is a wonderful time to be alive. If they don't understand, they won't understand because they really don't want to understand. So don't even waste your energy knowing your time and breath in this wonderful time to be alive because we are seeing the change in the next without. Because even those of us, the chosen ones in our family, we've been trying to tell them that shit as well. Oh, nah, something wrong with you. Oh, you crazy. You crazy. Oh, what are you talking about? They always called you crazy. You ever notice that? They've always called you crazy, but deep down inside, they know what the fuck you saying is true. And they always the ones, they always want to tell you what they always want to tell you the truth, but they never want to hear that they goddamn self. Excuse me for cussing so much, but that's real shit. Sometimes you gotta speak it like, hey, Asa, hey, Lucy. You feel what I mean? Hey, P. Jackson, you feel what I'm saying? This is a great time to be alive. And it's those of us who have been chosen. That's why they say many are called, but few are chosen. We heard the ringing in our ears. And if they're not trying to understand where you coming from, where you going, oh wow. I'ma say I'm at that point. I don't feel sorry for him, Pelsa Agnew. It's like, many times we tried hard and hard to get it across to people, but they just didn't understand. Oh well, if they don't understand, then right, then they're never going to get it. So there's no reason of explaining yourself. That's why I say explaining yourself is just draining yourself. You draining yourself. I'm not saying you specifically, but explaining yourself is draining yourself. If they haven't gotten it by now, then oh well. If they haven't got it, then oh well. Save your energy because many of them are going to find out or get it until it's too late. Because if you have told them, we have told them for many years what's happening and they called you crazy, something wrong with you, gaslight you, manipulate you, verbally abuse you, say something wrong with you, but you always knew, yep, you're right, Trayvon's got to leave them in the dust because they're going to have to be canceled out. You know what I mean? Yep. Because, what's up, Mike Buzz? All right, it's on Brandon Miles 410 at yahoo.com. Exactly right. Got to save damn self. And it's only going to be those of us, man, that know what's going on and not panicking and preparing for it. You know what I mean, and taking the steps for it. You know what I mean. Then we are the ones that are going to be fine. You know, because we waited for this moment. You know what I mean, like we always wanted to watch it go down. And this is a wonderful time to be alive. I know I went back and forth between it, but um it's all corresponding with what I'm saying. Because, you know, ever since we were little, man, like we just always knew that something was wrong with this world. We've always knew like something is not right. And we have questioned it. And we've seen what this world has done. And we wanted to watch this world to be done, not the planet itself. People say, oh, the end of the world, the planet going to explode. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying we are watching a world that is built on an illusion that is false go down. That is built on nothing but a low level vibration. Everything about this world is a low level vibration. Real talk. It is low level. We are seeing how they are ushering in, all of this pedophilia. That's not the way how this world was designed. All these children being kidnapped, molested, women being kidnapped, even men. You think this is the world the Almighty Divine set up for? No. But now this world has to go down. But that's the reason why I say it is a wonderful time to be alive. And it's a wonderful time to be who we are. and love for the simple fact you came back in this vessel on this mission. That is exactly what I'm seeing more and more every day, even for myself, what my mission is. And we are on this mission. And yup, thank you, Rita Marie. Yup, this is the end of an age. Right now, the reason why I say it is so big, end of the world system, video files 99. Yup. Yup. That's why I say, man. Thank you. I'm Sean, a true believer. That's right. That's exactly why I say do not have any type of fear. Because it is like exciting. Yeah, you're right, Kermit. Yup, that time been up. And we are watching. And I'm telling you, man, like if you look at them on TV, like you can, I mean, not feed into the media, but if you just take a look at certain things about them, they look panicking. They look panicky. They look really panicky. And they look shaky. And they are doing whatever they got to do to make sure this their world stayed afloat. But their time is up. They've had their run. This system has had their run. Their world has had their run. Thank you, Embracing Deja. I'm glad, my sister. Thank you. Right. When they talk about the Ebola, when they talk about the Ebola on outbreak, I believe they was. Correct me if I'm wrong. Exactly, Adrian McCoy. They scared. They are scared as fuck. You can see it in their eyes. You can feel it. Yeah, Jasmine Virgo. Yeah, right. Trump is lost. You can see it. Exactly, Sean. Yup. And guess what? Why they had an article, I'm going to be covering that. They said the super rich are going to the underground bunkers. That's on a fucking article. They letting it know to be known. And you wonder why the CEOs are stepping down. And guess what? I'm going to connect that today. That's why them CEOs are stepping down. They know their time is up. All of them CEOs that are stepping down right about now, they going to the underground bunkers. They don't want you know what I mean? They don't want that smoke or what the fuck is coming. They know. They got that smoke coming. They know that smoke is coming. And they don't want no smoke. Yup, exactly. Video files 99. Yup. I'm definitely going to cover that today. I've been wanting to cover that. Yup. So I'm going to cover that today. Yup. They said the underground bunker business is literally spiking up. People are buying underground bunkers, and that is exactly where the rich are going to. So people got to really open up their damn eyes, and they not covering that on the media. That's in the news article. And I'm glad this sister put it out there. Yeah. They know their time is up. They don't want no smoke what's coming. Mm-hmm. They running to the motherfucking hills. That's right. Yep. You can't hide from what's coming. You can't. Even if you go underground, you're going to have to, you know what I mean? That world is going to shake and rattle your ass from under the ground. Yep. Exactly right. If electronics right, then they will be flooded out. Your ass going to be flooded out. Because you ain't going, you know what I mean? You ain't going to escape this shit what's coming. Because you're going to have to face it. And that is exactly what they're afraid of. Bill Gates stepped down. All of them are stepping down. All of them are stepping down. They talk, they call it. Matter of fact, I saw an article that came out. It was called the CEO Exodus of 2020. The CEO Exodus of 2020. We are seeing that. So that means that they saying that their shit is going down. And they're trying to run. You send to Colorado for the underground bunkers, but the poor middle class don't have passes. Wow. Thank you, Daniel Beasley. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you for that. I'm glad you put that out there. Thank you. Yup. I forgot his name, Chuck T. Scott. Yep, that's exactly what you're seeing. You can run. Yup, the banking system would fail with these lockdowns. Yup. Yeah, and I actually been hearing the Chinese people, they've been feeling like, oh, we so discriminated against. It hurts. It hurt. Yeah, you're right, Lady Lana. So I'm gonna get to that in a second. Now they feeling the heat. Now they like we discriminated against. We not making any money. Oh, now you're feeling the heat. Now you're feeling the heat. You feel the heat now. See, oh, thank you, Golden Heart, for the donation, sister. Thank you, my sister. Appreciate it. So now you're starting to feel the heat. Now you're starting to feel the heat. Now you're starting to feel like what the fuck going on. Oh, so now you know what it is to be, how it feels to be one of us now. Oh, now you're starting to feel the heat. Now you're losing money and being discriminated against. You don't like it, don't you? Now they saying whatever they go, people don't want to be around them. Even a basketball player, she said she heard racial slurs, she felt discriminated against. It's like, yeah, welcome to our world. You've been a part of the world that been racist towards us. Now that shit has come back on you. Now you're feeling some sort of way about it. Oh, so now you want to be feeling the heat now. Now you feel fucked up. Ah. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, so it don't feel right. It don't feel right, don't it? Of course it don't. Of course it don't. Because now you gotta walk in the world where people don't even want to fuck with you. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't even want, you know what I mean, don't even want to fuck with you, don't even want to be around you. Even though they even over there in Nigeria, they shutting their asses down. Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't want y'all over here. We don't want to fuck with y'all because of that shit. Exactly right. You know what I mean? So now you know what I mean, now you're getting a taste of that karma. Now you're going through the humbling. And what we're seeing right about now, we're seeing other races of people going through the humbling. This is the humbling. I'm not going to deal with this too much, but we got to connect that as well. We are seeing the humbling of all these other people, of what they've been doing to the planet and the indigenous people of the planet. So now you know what I mean. So now you're going to got to get now right now. So now you're going to get now you're going to have to get a taste of your own medicine. Now you got to taste your own medicine, and it don't taste right, don't it? It tastes real fucked up. So how do you think that we feel? Even when I was up in the McDonald's one time, right? When I was taking a break from work. Wow, right? I saw this Asian guy, and he was coming up to me yes, sir. I was like, yeah, what's going on? He was like, are they open? I said, yeah, they open. She said, okay, I'm just making sure. And he looked real scared to come close to me because he probably thinking in his mind, I'm probably gonna snap like, yo, get the fuck away from me. So in his mind, he like, I know what's going on. Like, I'm experiencing the same shit that his people been going through. And he was feeling real fucked up because he probably thought I was ready to snap because he thinking about how the coronavirus is connected to them and they are feeling discriminated against because people don't want to be around them. And I literally saw this with my own eyes and he kept looking back at me. And that experience right there was crazy. So now y'all gonna get a taste of your own medicine. Now everything is all being reversed. Like how everything they did in reverse, now everything is being reversed on them. And I guess you don't like it. But this is the humbling. I don't hate you, but you gotta be humble. Because you have had ample time to correct it and give the people what the hell they want. Now you being fucked up and affected by some shit. And you be you know what I mean, you're being connected to some you're being connected to something negative and you you know what I mean, and you got people that don't want to fuck with you. You feel me? Right. Yeah, exactly right. Trey Ross, like in the movie I Am Legend. But now everything has switched up on you. Because the same very way how you've been treating these people, now that shit is being flipped back on you. Now it's being reversed upon on you now. So now you're gonna, you know what I mean? So now you're paying the price because y'all have had ample time to get it right. And you still ain't do it within your time frame that you had. Like I said, there's no hate. But all of these things, what we are seeing, is already written. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. And you can't fucking escape this shit. Yeah, you feel me, Michelle? Reverse. Yeah, they messing with it. Hey, Jackie Simmons. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the Cash App is Cash is www.paypal.me/bmouse84 to support the channel. Any amount is appreciated. Exactly, Lady Line is right. Everybody's in the same boat. Sink now, right now. Sink or swim. Hey, Tiffany Johnson. Right, you know what I mean? Because even when it come down to like a lot of the racist Latinos, they catching hell. Not the ones who on outside. Not the ones on outside. The real ones who on outside. In the diaspora. In the Caribbean, Latin America, even our Caribbean family. Even those brothers and sisters, even brothers and sisters around the world, even to the diaspora. Hey, Tiffany Johnson. Cash App is cash.me/$bmouse8 and PayPal www.paypal.me/bmouse84. Sister Scorpio. So, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the real ones on our side. But the ones who are not, you're going to have to face this shit as well. Because you have had, you know what I mean? It's like you have had ample time as well. Because all of these people that are catching hell, we were always the ones that was helping them out, and it never got reciprocated. And you went right along with the same fucking system. You went right along with it, and you knew goddamn well who the hell we was. That's the crazy thing about it. That is the crazy thing about it. And you have benefited off of the backs of these people. So now you got to get your car. Now you got to reap what you sow. So in a lot of places where you at, I'm going to bring earthquakes over there. I'm going to shake and rattle your place. You feel me? Like I said, this ain't no hate. It's keeping it real. Thank you, Rita Marie, for the donation, sister. Appreciate it, darling. You feel what I mean? It's like now you're going to have to reap it. Now you got to get the taste of it. Because you knew who these people were. You knew exactly who they were, and you still went against them. And they always reached out to you and helped you benefit in many ways, even inside of their culture. And you have made money and raped their culture and shitted on these people. And you know these people are chosen from the Most High. So now I gotta wax your ass. I gotta wax that ass now. I got to wax your ass. Quick your way. I'ma fuck your shit up. I'ma bring storms in your countries. I'ma shake and grind your ass. Because you knew who these people were. And you didn't want no connection with them. Because you thought going with the devil was the right thing to do. And it's a good thing we seen them get their ass whipped. It's like a lot of them getting their ass whipped, but we haven't even done nothing yet. But that's the good thing about it. It's no hatred. Like I said, to those of them who are really on our side. Let me talk to the people in the diaspora real quick. Let me talk to my brothers and sisters and around the world in the UK, Africa, people that follow me. Listen, family, to brothers and sisters in the diaspora, there is love for you. There is love for you. I know and understand we had oftentimes we might not have had the best relationships at times. But at the same time, I'm going to say this. To the brothers and sisters out there that recognize and identify with us, understand that we are part of the same bloodline. We are the same people. Know that we are one of the same. And there's no way of getting around it. And there's no way of like understanding that understanding our connection. You feel me? I'm talking to my brothers and sisters in Jamaica, in Haiti, Barbados, Barbuda, St. Martin, St. Croix, the Bahamas, Trinidad, Tobago, places like that. You know what I mean? Trinidad, Tobago, places like that over there. or in the Caribbean. And I have a lot of Caribbean folk on my channel. And you know how much I love my people. Yup, St. Vincent. Y'all know how much I love you. You know I love my people. Y'all know that. My Caribbean family. Because I know I have a lot of friends from the Caribbean. And a lot of subscribers from the Caribbean. And I've known for years they knew that they were melanated people. They knew that they were melanated people. They knew that they were so-called black. There's nothing wrong with identifying with the black because it's going back, you know what I mean, to like, you know what I mean? It's going back to the triple darkness of the womb. As they say, the great mother. We come out of the womb of the woman. So it's nothing wrong with the blackness. You feel me? But to the brothers and sisters throughout the diaspora, you know what I'm saying, even all in Latin America, in Puerto Rico, in Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Uruguay, Argentina, um, Brazil, Chile, what else? Colombia, Venezuela. Oh, hey, Clarissa, half Jamaican, half and Haitian. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. See that? We have a lot of Caribbean sisters on this channel. Beautiful melanated sisters. You know what I mean? Brothers and sisters down in, like I said, Colombia, Venezuela, some of them down in Mexico. Where else? Bolivia. You know what I mean? All through those places. Panama. All through those places, we have people that look just like us. You feel me? Born in Kingston. Wow, nice. Hey, LaShawn, you feel me? And to, you know what I mean? And to those brothers and sisters out there, you know what I'm saying, that are waking up. Stay connected. You know what I mean? You identify with us as well as what we identify with you. Stay connected. Just know what's happening. It's, it's real. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, y'all big up the islands. Yup. I know a lot of fam in Island. You know what I mean? Trinidadian. You know what I'm saying? From the Caribbean. It's a lot of Caribbean spots in Bmore. No, brother, I mean $3. No, that's a $3. $3. You know, something that, you know, we must recognize that, you know, we are, you know what I'm saying, that we are in this together. You know, because it can't just be brothers and sisters up here. You feel me? You know what I mean? To you know what I mean, to those brothers and sisters, you know, who identify with each other. You feel me? That's how we gotta go. That's how we gotta roll. And we got to learn to love and respect each Black American experience and around our culture. You know, in many ways, it is like you know, gave you a sense of feeling identity. And not even just a sense of identity, but you felt that connection. You know what I mean? You knew something, you know what I mean? It was like, you know what I mean? You felt that connection with us. You felt that vibe. Tell them, Monique Hill. You feel me? Y'all, you know what I mean? We want y'all to understand that, you know, we on this journey into brothers and sisters out there in the diaspora, in around the world, in the UK, in Africa, in Canada, around the world, who hears this message from us. Just want to understand that we all are connected. We've been fighting against this. It is about that time. I got, you know what I mean, people in Cape Verde that follow me, Canada, all over. Exactly. You feel me? And we all gotta, you know, you know what I mean, stay connected. In the, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters in the UK, that's the love I like to see. Brothers and sisters in the Netherlands, I love to see that. How we stay connected. Because we are, you know what I mean, we just scattered all across the planet. We all over the planet. Hey, Channel Virgo 25. Wow, that's crazy. All can be connected and we can all, you know, get this message. Because we live in such a beautiful time. Hey, sis. We all live in such a wonderful and a beautiful time right now that we are going to be seeing something that we always wanted to see. They show how the matrix broke down. You know, have y'all been hearing about these earthquakes that has been happening? These natural disasters? There's been a lot of natural disasters going on our planet. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but I've been making a lot of videos on this stuff. A lot of videos on this stuff. Yeah, man, I've been getting some sleep. You feel me? And I just been like going back at it. You know, I've really been going back at it for real. Yup. Earth shaking and quaking. Yes, she is. Earth is shaking and Earth is shaking and quaking. You can see it. You can feel it. Thank you, Clarissa. Oh yeah, I've been putting out a lot of heat for y'all. A lot of fire. I've been up late, like sometimes 1 in the morning, doing videos. Because it's a lot. It's a lot I want to cover. It's a lot, you know. I'm tired right now, as you can see, but I'm still just going through this live stream and just going, you know what I mean, just feeling it. Yeah, she is. She pissed off. And we are watching these parasites be destroyed. You know? And I like this presidency. Hey, Ezekiel Fred. I ain't gonna speak on that too much, but I do like this presidency because I like how it's being played out. Wild Trade Ross, it's deep. Yeah. Yep, I definitely will say watch the weather. Thank you, Clarissa. Thank you, Ashley White. Yep, the weather is hella crazy right now. I've been saying that the weather is hella crazy. There's been hella volcano eruptions. Hold up. Oh, this is new articles I wrote. It just snowed in Detroit into this warm. Wow. That's crazy. Oh boy, I'm going into the vault. It snowed yesterday in Cleveland. Oh yeah, here we go. Thank you, Clarissa. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I got some heat. Ooh boy. Oh yeah. It's damn near 90 degrees in Houston. Lady Linus, that is crazy. I've been telling everybody to watch the weather. You said, tell you about downsize. What you mean by that, Ezekiel Fari? Tell me a little more about that. Yeah. Oh boy. Where am I going to start at first? I don't know what I'm going to do. Hear about if you have not watched my videos. Oh boy. Damn, I got a lot of stuff. Here we go. Alright, check it out, right? They said Oklahoma was rattled with 7 earthquakes in 24 hours. They said in just 24 hours, 7 earthquakes rattled across Oklahoma, according to data from the United States Geological Survey. The tremblous range in intensity from magnitude to 1 struck at 10:44 a.m. Sunday, roughly 2.5 miles south of Perry, the USGS reported. The second quake magnitude 1.7 came just over a minute later in roughly the same location. At 4:04 p.m., a magnitude 1.8 shook about 5.5 miles west of Fairview, according to the USGS. They said Fairview was 83 miles west of Perry. They said they said the fourth quake magnitude 1.6 was centered just over p.m. They said a magnitude 2.5 quake followed at 1:18 a.m. on Monday near Quinton in the east part of the state. And then they said the final quake measured a 1.9 and shook just over at 10 a.m. roughly 7 miles southeast of Helena. Seven earthquakes in Oklahoma. And you really want to know what I'm going to be going with this set, right? That's the ancestors over there shaking right out of the ass of what they did to Tulsa, Oklahoma. The ancestors ain't forget about that. Seven earthquakes over there in Oklahoma. And did they not think for 1 second that they wasn't going to pay the asses back for what they did? That is payback for what they done over there to Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's how I look at it in one of the ways. Seven earthquakes in 24 hours. That's crazy. Seven earthquakes in 24 hours. Yep. Karima Shabazz, yep. San Andreas Fault Line, yep. I don't believe, yep, that is another movie, PM. That's another movie people gotta watch. Look at the movie San Andreas. What I'm with from Dwayne Johnson. Look at that movie. That movie dropped a lot. I believe they said like a 9.5 or 9.9 earthquake is going to strike California. It's going to hit them so bad to the point where it's going to be felt from California to the East Coast. You're right about that, CDG. I like that. I'm reading some of y'all comments. Yeah. Croatia. There was another earthquake over there in Croatia, in the capital Zagreb. Have you heard about that? It don't surprise me. Have you heard about the earthquake in Croatia? Reading y'all. Yeah, it was an earthquake over there in Croatia. There was an earthquake also flooded over there in northern Iraq. And how many of y'all have heard about the locust storm? There's a locust plague over there in East Africa in the Middle East. Have you have you heard about the locust plague? Mm-hmm. Yup, that locust plague is over there waxing their ass. Yup, exactly. Yup, the big payback. That locust plague over there is waxing their ass. Something crazy. Yup, they said that locust plague has put millions at risk of food insecurity in 9 countries, as Saudi Arabia uses 15 insects. Yup, the locusts are still over there. All of this is happening right now. All of these earthquakes, this locust plague, all of this is happening. Real stuff. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. I'm just reading your comments. Yeah, I know, right, Monique Hill. I know, right? That's why I say this is a great time to be alive. Everything what I'm saying, I'm connecting it. It is a great time to be alive. Yep, thank you. Yep, it's flooding in Saudi Arabia. Yep, flooding in Saudi Arabia. Yes, that yeah, definitely is Charlie Lowry. Definitely is. Yep, you're right about that, Clarissa. It was written now taking this course. Hey, Darlene Gibson, what's going on? That's why I say it ain't no reason to fear. This is a great time to rejoice. It's a great time to be alive. Yup, and Iran too. Thank you, Jasmine Virgo. Yup, yeah, yup. In Iraq and Iran, there's flooding over there. What does that tell you? It is over for these people. Like I told you, I'm loving how this movie play out. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Michelle W. I know, right? It's a glorious time right now. It's a glorious time. I understand even more when they say this is the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it. Yep, rejoice and be glad in it. You can really see that their time is really up. It is over. We are really watching the change, the end of an age, and the end of a rule. I feel the rest of yup. Yeah, you might as well get a big ass bag of popcorn. Get a big ass strawberry spice. You might as well get a big ass bag of popcorn and start watching this movie. Because it's going to be a lot of suspense, a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of explosions, a lot of violence. We're not putting out fear, but this is exactly how it's planned out like a movie. It's like all of the genres of movies is going to play out in this one. And there's going to be some shit you're going to laugh like, yo, what the fuck? I heard that, Clarissa. We might have to sit together with the popcorn and the bottle of wine. We both have a bottle of wine. Maybe red or white. That'd be fun. Because this shit is so funny and fun to look at. Yep, this is a great time. This is the best time. Thank you, Kurt Washington Jr. Yep, these are the days we've been waiting for. Yep, exactly. And these are the days of our many ancestors who had fought for this for us. They waited a long time for this. Not the sellouts, but the real ones. They've long for that as well. Because guess what? Many of your grandparents, a lot of them they knew. A lot of them were highly spiritual beings. Most of the time, your grandmothers. I believe grandmothers, they're like spiritual beings. They're like oracles. They can see the future. Yep, exactly. It is our time. That's why I say this is so wonderful, amazing to watch. Yes, they have mercy, justice. Yep, they have warned us. My grandma used to tell me all the time. She said, God coming back soon. She used to always say, God coming back soon. You better get ready. She said, when he come back, no games. Yeah, get yourself a big ass popcorn. Big ass bag of popcorn. Because I'm watching it. hmm It's a great time to be alive. What's this, Chief Keef? Chief Reef? Okay, Chief Reef, you talking about like these are earthquakes that are happening in all those countries? Because it sound like it. Because I cover Croatia and Utah, and I cover Indonesia as well. said, what about caramel popcorn? Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a big ass bag of white cheddar popcorn, a big ass bag of caramel popcorn, with a big ass thing of wine, with a nice fat cigar, and just sit back and, oh, okay, Chief. All right, okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks for the update, bro. Yup, that's exactly. Exactly. Is that Raymond Hill? Yeah, my buzz. I heard about Yellowstone. It is heating up. I think this is something that's breathing out of the volcano the size of Chicago. And I'm going to cover that as well. Hey, pretty patience. Mm, mm. Oh, yeah, Yellowstone. I think Yellowstone going to erupt soon. I don't know how soon. Don't take my word, but look it up. I've been covering Yellowstone for a while. Yep, yeah, you're right, Lady Liners. Up. Strap your seats, strap on your seatbelts. This is going to be on into the fall. Yep, strap in. Yeah, get your popcorn ready. It's going to be epic. It is going to be epic. Mm. What's up, Brian Boy? Yeah, I feel you, Jasmine Virgo. Yep, yep. Yep, you said the beginning of sorrows for them. Yep. Thank you, Trey Ross. I said the exact same thing. I mean, hate to say it, but it's going to be real because we've seen this coming and expect more suicides to come. A lot of them are going to be jumping out of the buildings. Yeah, expect more of that. If you think you see, yeah, when they system totally crash, boy, a lot of them they not gonna be able to take it because they never been in that situation. So it's going to be like, what the hell? You said an Indian lady snapped and killed the 4-year-old. People are cracking. What? Thank you, Lady Linus. And to those of y'all going out there on spring break, what the fuck are y'all thinking about? Now they saying that 6 students out there on spring break caught that shit. Yeah, you're right, James Smith. Are you serious? The man at the bank here killed his family in him. Let me right back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. They shutting everything down and then, yeah, people starting to crack. Because a lot of people there not used to adversity. But see, we've been through it. We've been through it. Yeah, you're right, Lady Lioness. Yup, Hardhead makes a so behind. Yup, look at them. They out there spring breaking and got tested positive in Florida. Yup, they got tested positive. These motherfuckers down in Florida vacationing and wound up getting sick from it. Thank you, Chief Reef. Appreciate it. I guess I got more to cover on those. He's like, yo, what the hell are you thinking about? Yeah, I understand you can still go out there, live your life, have a good time, don't worry about the shit, but you at the motherfucking beach. You still at the goddamn beach. Around all different types of energy, all different types of people. You don't know what the fuck they got. and y'all out there ripping and running at the damn beach, and y'all wound up catching it. That's crazy. I'd rather be safe up in this damn. Yep, the majority of it was them Kirk Washington Jr. Are you serious? Wow, that's crazy. Michelle W. said these white people are panicking. Woman's in the pub, in the grocery market parking lot, screaming her ass off. I can do nothing but smirk. Wow, that's exactly what's happening. See, we already, yep, a lot of us already knew they were going to start cracking because many of them can't handle adversity. They never have been through it. Yeah, you're right. Basketball director. I've been telling people about that, about the digital currency. I've been telling people about that as well. They in panic mode. They in fear. They don't know what the hell let's hit them. They like, what in the hell is going on? Wonderful, wonderful time to be alive, family. Wonderful time to be alive. Yep, wonderful time to be alive. To watch how everything play out. And as I said before, it ain't nothing to fear. Okay, King Killmonger, nice. America got a hepatitis outbreak, also being publicized last month, Lady Linus. For real shit. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wow, Monica Floyd, for real. Mm-hmm. Gun stores are running out of bullets. He's spiking gun sales. I heard about that. Yep. They say Asian stocking up, especially, of course. Yep. I don't know, Raina Marie. Right. Right. Why go to the beach at this time? I can at least see you go out to a restaurant. You want to go somewhere, but even that shit, you gotta be careful. Yeah, this is a lot going on. Now this is more open in discussion. I'm just reading your comments right now. And if you'd like to support the channel, the Cash App is cash.me/$bmouse8 and PayPal at www.paypal.me/bmouse84. Texas bond the most liquor, no surprise. Market, they barely had anything in so damn much to the point where people can't even really go to the store to buy like a lot of the stuff that they want. I'm saying want to keep a limit to everybody, but you know it's a damn shame. Yeah, that damn census. Yeah, don't sign up for that shit. I feel you, Monique Hill. I heard about that King 550 down to 2002. You said 600 arrests made of deep state members by the Trump administration. Where can I find this at, Kevin? Because I really want to cover that. Hey, Evelyn Moore. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know, right? You gotta eat up because yeah, a lot of that's unhealthy. Who would get rid of M systems? To my all condoms are gone. Yeah, ready my radio. Cali's on lockdown for real. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Appreciate it, Evelyn. Thank you, sis. Monique Hill said, I'm not on nobody's lockdown. I'll move around. Get rid of M systems, please. He's trolling. I got way too many mods in here for people not be active. Get rid of trolls. I just hope that some of y'all mods are not. Hope some of y'all mods are not who I think y'all are. Just hope some of y'all mods are not You know what I mean? On some other shit. Yeah, I know CDG. Yeah, the so-called model minority showing their true nature. Yup. Yup. It's crazy how that happened. Hey, Holly Favorite. You said Trump wants us to go back to work to save his pockets. Yeah, I know Kevin Fry top 52,000. Yeah, Fry 2002. You right. You right about that, brother. But how do y'all feel about this time since we seen it? Yeah, highly favored. That's why I say I wouldn't even get caught up in Trump. You feel me? I wouldn't even care. I would just say we gotta just keep it moving without them. You know, we can't depend on them. What's up, Cortez Cook? What's going on, bro? Reading y'all comments right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna pass. It's nothing to fear. Before. What's up, Michael Ashford? Yeah, Kurt Washington Jr. Right, definitely the time we needed. Mm-hmm. Everything he doing is backfired. Just reading your comments right now. Yeah, it could be. Now they up there talking about that damn stimulus package. I don't know. I mean, how do y'all feel about that damn stimulus package that they putting together? How do y'all feel about it? What are y'all thoughts like? What are y'all picking up on? Waiting in your comments. Mmm. Stimulus pack is going to be digital so they can verge us over. Mm-hmm. Yep. Further depth, you don't trust it. Mm-hmm. Micro business plans together. Yeah. Hey, Tanya Hall. Oh, thank you, Smokey. Yeah, I think we going. Yeah, I think that stimulus package is going to do Lord hurt us, man. Monica Floyd, you funny. Damn. Hey, 305 Capricorn. Hey, my sister. Damn, that's sad. Pretty patience. Are you serious? Damn, that's sad. Now I ain't laughing at that. I'm just looking at Kurt Washington Jr. I'm sorry to hear about that. That's sad. Another way to see what you're doing. Yeah, now they got this damn stimulus thing they coming with. We gonna see what this shit do. Mmm. Cause me, it's like, I don't know. Right. I feel you, Monique Hill. Yeah, that's what I think. For a minute, yeah. Well, yeah, family. I've been on here for an hour and a half. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is though, fam, I'm gonna jump off here for a while. So I definitely want to get it cracking with the videos and stuff like that. I probably do like a little less today. Just want to like rest my mind a little bit, but I still want to crank out videos and you know what I mean? But it's definitely been another great stream, another informative one. A lot of things. I know we talked about what's going on around the world, around the planet, and it's been another fire stream. Then also I'm reading the comments and discussions, so I'm glad that we had this great stream. So fam, to support the channel, like I said, the Cash App is cash.me/dollar sign BMouse8 and also PayPal at www.paypal.me/BMouse84 to support the channel. And my email address is brandonmiles410@yahoo.com. You know, to like send me like articles, information, or to link up. Anything pertaining like business wise or any questions about anything or sharing information, you can do that. And definitely gonna like get ready for these articles, fam. So y'all get ready. And I'm about to go ahead. Always appreciate it. Peace, love, and light. And I'm out. Peace.